All right, a lot to unpack this week in prep. First off, this video is kind of all over the place because my SD card that I have been filming all week with decided to corrupt itself. I lost a ton of footage. And you can see my breath. It's nice and cold in here. Probably why the SD card quit working. But some of the things going on this week, I'm just wrapping up, welding up, fabricating the spare axle mount for the 4-seat car. And I have to do the same on the 2-seat car. I probably won't get to that tonight or even in this video, but we'll check that thing out. Shout out to Pat with Team Alpine Racing for letting me borrow his good welder because ours took a crap. And shout out to Tom, who I forgot to mention in last week's video, for welding up the base for the fuel cell. Thank you, Tom. And this is what I just welded up. So I welded a bracket to a plate to hold the axle and then welded in the support at the bottom. Please don't judge my welds. They are not pretty because that was a weird angle to get to. But like I said, I'm going to have a similar setup on the 2-seat car as well for that. And then the 2-seat car. This car gave me a little bit of a problem this week. The radiator decided during a heat cycle to start leaking. And I'll show you guys that thing right here. Out of nowhere, this radiator decided to just start peeing right out of there. So a quick trip to Polaris. Got a new radiator in, filled and bled. That is a lot of the footage that I lost with that SD card corrupting because, yeah, which is probably a good thing that I lost that footage because there was a lot of foul language and upsettery from me on that project. But the cars are getting really, really close. I mean, we're down to little things like axle mounts, mountain fire extinguishers, number plates, that kind of thing. The other night, got the ride height set. I had Nathan come over, help me out, setting ride height, getting shocks adjusted. There'll be some footage of that. So again, super weird and kind of all over the place video this week because I did lose that footage. But I promise you, I have redundant cameras now in case I lose footage. And in one, second camera's got it now. So we are like 3 weeks out from King of the Hammers. Lot to do, a little bit of time to do it. So yeah, here's some of the footage that I was able to get this week. All right, so I took this bracket that we had used previously when we had the rack over the shelf, or the shelf over the fuel cell. And with the new fuel cell, we weren't able to reuse that rack. And then I just did this guy, fabricated that up. It is bolted to the firewall there. Band clamp here holds the axle in place, and then it just sits down in this base here and keeps that axle steady. And like I said, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the 2-seat. Northern Nevada moon rocks. The rocks are actually that way on the other side of that mountain. I'm gonna do some testing in here, run those whoops. I got Jeff out here to shoot some photos, some video for me. Hopefully this shakedown goes well and this car will be ready to go for Hammers. Alright guys, just finished up some shakedown run on the 2C turbo car. Got Mr. Matt Myers riding with me today. Car feels really, really good. Got a couple of adjustments to make. Just some handling issues, nothing major. And yeah, stoked. Gonna test the 4-seat tomorrow and have these cars shake down, ready to go for King of the Hammers in like 2 weeks. So, thank you guys for watching the video. See you in the next one.